12-0. I am Adam Chimeo.
Yes, you are.
What's your name?
I'm Aaron Schroeder, right?
This is the Quack 12 podcast, the most official, unofficial Oregon Ducks sporting podcast in the world. I think my co-host is frozen on the screen. I watch way too much Oregon Ducks sports. There you go.
Here, it's catching up. It'll be on me soon. Let's just wait.
And you don't watch that much. Let's just skip past that.
I don't watch a lot. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm unfrozen from the world of darkness.
Okay, so we got 6-seed Oregon Ducks.
Woo!
That's right. Women's basketball suddenly making a huge resurgence in March Madness versus the Louisville Cardinals, who we've faced many times. Very heated competitions back and forth. They were one of two teams to beat that awesome Ionescu Hebert senior year team. So you got to give them credit for that. And then they beat us, I believe, in like the 16-17 season. But it's a new day, and I'm ready to take them on.
Yes, it is.
How excited are you, my man?
Dude, I'm pumped up.
Every game we've covered on this, they have won. Well, except for the Pac-12 tournament.
Well, I'm pumped up for a couple different reasons. One, all the Oregon teams are still in it.
Except for the Oregon State women's basketball team, but yes.
I knew I was going on a limb whenever I said all, but I was hoping you would say that I was correct, but that's fine.
I could tell that you were really reaching there. You took that second to be like, I think this is correct. I'm looking at Niara Sabally right now live. Got 5 minutes till game time.
The ticker is counting down.
And what else are you excited about?
Well, I got a bunch of fun deliveries coming today, so I'll probably have to step out at some point. I'm excited about all of those.
So that doesn't really have anything to do with the podcast.
That has nothing to do with this, but it's why I'm excited as well.
So cool.
Excited to see your handsome mug again.
Hey.
Got your new microphone set up, looking sharp.
Yeah, I got this little arm thingy. I'm trying not to construct my beautiful, beautiful face. I've got more dramatic lighting.
Oh, God. The drama is high over there, I can tell.
I've got the duck looming behind me, ready to murder me, it appears, if we lose.
Yeah.
And, of course, I got my King Ghidorah right here.
There she is, our Seinfeld moment.
And this.
Ooh!
Anyways, that's been the action figure corner, which Aaron never contributes to for some reason. Aaron, can I tell you one reason why we should be at least a little bit afraid from this team that is beating us kind of regularly? Oh, what do you have? Oh, who is that? George Lucas?
Bob Ross.
Oh, Bob Ross. That's nice.
My hero.
Oh, you are the Bob Ross of this podcast. If one of us has to be Bob Ross.
Yeah.
This isn't a green screen background then, because I saw you just reach, unless you timed that perfectly.
What is going on?
What do you mean?
See that?
Let me see.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you still got a green. Did you turn your green screen off?
Here, you know what? You keep going. I'm going to deal with this.
Okay, anyways. Oh, looks like we got a comment from Christinky, the Sloth fan. Happy little Pez. Yes. Oh, that's funny. Happy little Pez.
Happy little Pez.
So in this Battle of the Birds, which is huge,
yeah.
The person we should really be watching out is not huge. She's only 5'6", but she is very intimidating. That is Dana Evans, the guard. She's a senior guard on this Cardinal team, which means she's handed the Ducks a couple of losses and has lost, I believe, to the Ducks in her career. She's shooting 0.425% from the floor. Pretty dang good there, and is hitting 0.335% of her shots from deep. So she is their leading scorer. She's getting 19.6 points per game, which means she's shooting a lot.
Yeah.
And 2.7 rebounds per game. Aaron, so their last two games, obviously round of 64 and the round of 32, both of them, they fell behind really early, but they rallied back. I'm talking they were down 21-12 against Marist. They ended up winning that 74-43. And then they were down 25-7, but they rallied back and beat Northwestern. That was really down to the wire, though. They really had to take it down to the wire for that one. So we'll see if we can. It'd be nice if we can jump on that bandwagon, but actually, keep them back. They're not as tall as we are, so that is an advantage for us there. We are the Tolfers, Aaron. What have your thoughts been? What have your thoughts been for the women's basketball March Mallard Madness run specifically?
Conflicted.
I meant 33% shooting. Thanks, Adam Dean. Who we'll talk about this loyal listener later. They are shooting more than 1%. So yeah, that was a wrong stat. The Quack 12 fans know that this is all bullshit. Yeah. What are your thoughts on these two games?
Conflicted.
Yeah. Have you liked what you see? How about you collect your thoughts?
I continue to feel scared because I believe we're bad. But I mean, I know we have the potential to be awesome. And so when they start doing really awesome, I'm like,
you jump on
how
that
long is this going to last? And then I get scared again because I don't want to have those feelings. I just want to feel the positivity of being, good. So there's where I am. What do you call that?
I don't know. It sounds like you're optimistically pessimistic or
I'm optimistically inclined.
I don't know.
Here's what it is. I'm based off of what I know. I've pre-decided that if we lose, it's fine. And I'll be like, well, we lost, whatever. Okay, next.
Well, let me tell you.
And every time we win, I'm like, oh my God, we could go all the way. But then I'm like, don't do that because they could lose the next game and who gives a shit.
And we would have to beat Stanford for that. So that's a tough ask. Something we haven't done out of our 2 attempts this try.
Exactly.
This season.
Exactly.
Yeah. I will say the difference is something I've been loving lately has been Sedona Prince, who I'm looking at right now on the screen, and Niara Sabali have both been starting. Obviously, I think that's going to continue because actually they announced Tahina Pau out for the whole season. Like there's no hope of her coming around in a week or so. So that's just out of the realm of possibility. So I really hope we get some good guard play out of Aaron Boley, Taylor Mikesell, and then it'd be really fun if Maddie Shear just like completely settled into that like true point guard kind of position, really just distributed, and then it'd be nice if she hit the open 3 when it comes to it, because it probably will, because if they're going to leave anyone open, it's probably going to be her. But hopefully we just dominate on the inside with Prince and Sabali, because they only have one player who's 6'3", Olivia Cochran.
Okay.
She's grabbing 6.9 rebounds per game. So keep an eye on her. And then Kiana Smith is 6 foot and she's getting 3.7 rebounds per game. So that could be something where we really take advantage. It's going to be tough, obviously, but wait, what's going on here? When are we getting to this damn game?
Hey, we're just getting a couple of updates on other shit, man.
I don't care. Stanford won, by the way. Speaking of updates here. Stanford did win in pretty dominating fashion, honestly. Like they had backups on the court, and it was not fun to watch. It did help my bracket in the Quack 12 women's bracket, which is actually kind of the Quack 12 bracket now because it was confusing. We're not doing well in that group, though. Actually, a friend of the show, Cassandra, is leading all. Oh, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Sorry. Give me a moment here, Aaron. I got to find who's leading. Okay.
Don't mind me.
ESPN not so super fan, who is fan of the show, friend of the show, Cassandra, maybe not a fan. She's leading with 270 points. I believe she has UConn going all the way, which is a smart pick, obviously. And then we are in 4th place right now. Ionescu fanboy all the way back there. However, I am pleased to say in the men's bracket, I mean, I know now is not the time, but in the men's bracket, you're looking
now's
at
not the time, but let's do it anyway.
You're looking at number 1 is all I'm saying.
Oh, this is why you're doing it right now. It's because you just want to brag about
the number 1. Remember that.
Where am I at? Who cares? We'll discuss it tonight when we're back.
Now's not the time. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's make sure we get in your number 1 seed, but nobody else.
Okay, here we go. Keanu Williams for Stanford, if you're watching that. Yeah, I saw Russell Wilson at the game because I believe his sister, I do believe, plays for Stanford. So Russell Wilson was at the Stanford game. And we will play them in the Elite Eight should we win. Yay, Adam. That is my sister. Hey, Lindsay. Thanks for the cookies. She sent me some cookies. They were delightful.
They have drugs in them.
Oh, yeah. If you know my sister.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All Percocets. No.
Ugh. No thanks.
No, thank you.
What does Percocet do anyway? Make it sleepy?
I don't know. We'll find out. I took it right before the show started. I was thinking, and like, usually this is an discussion I like to get too much into, but I would love to see mid-game Sedona Prince goddamn dunk this thing, because we know we can. We know she can. We've seen her do it on social media and stuff. If she gets a dunk during a game, like, that's going viral even if we lose that game. That's all I'm saying.
I want Sedona Prince by mid-game to have 16 points.
Here's Dane Evans, person I was talking about. You want her to have 16 points by mid-game, you said?
Yeah. And then...
Take your time. I love this.
Just thinking about the things that I want to have happen in this game.
Okay. This is Aaron's want.
Yeah, but it's like I don't want to get it. Dunking, fine. Who cares? Whatever. Don't care. I want rebounds all over the place, because here's the fact, Jack. As you said, we are so much taller than them. So utilize that. Loads of rebounds. Oh, it's tip-off. Here we go, baby. Let's get into it. And we get the ball. Somebody, we are pushing it down the field.
I definitely exited out. It's only because I was so excited, though.
Yeah, that's what I figured. While you are doing things, your audio is weird sometimes. I'm curious if anybody else watching / listening is noticing Adam's audio distort and get really loud and then go very quiet. Maybe just check all of your connectors really quick just to make sure.
Okay. Thank you, Aaron. That is why.
All right. So Louisville has the ball.
Where
They're
are
passing,
you?
Keeping outside the perimeter, and we're looking pretty tough. Swarming, flocking. They are keeping it still outside the perimeter. Shot clock getting low. Go for two, and it's good.
Look at you.
All right. Louisville taking the lead 2-0.
I think when he moves from the mic to look at other things, I notice it a bit. I know. I gotta reposition these screens.
When you come back, it blows up because it's auto-detecting volume, and so like that. It just did it.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's not like you can turn off the auto volume detection, which would be nice if you could turn that off.
We can't
because streaming companies suck.
I actually can turn that off.
Anyway.
I actually can turn that off.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Automatically.
Maybe you should.
I'm turning it off right now. Oh, wait.
While we're going. All right. So Doug's got the ball back. It's been 2-2.
How does this sound?
My digression.
Am I too loud? How's this sound?
Turn it up.
Turn it up. How's this sound, baby?
Go up.
Woohoo! Turn it up.
That seems good.
Buttercup. Cool. And it's off. It's all saved. Boom.
If everybody disagrees with me, tell him to turn it up or turn it down.
Sure. Who cares?
Nah. You specifically shouldn't be listening.
You just came to watch? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So where are you at? I'm at 8:30 right now. 2-2 game.
I'm at 8:03.
Oh, wow.
With a timeout going into commercial break.
It's amazing how Sling just back and forth.
Yeah, because you were just ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've gone into a commercial break, so it's quite possible that our feeds will sync back up after this.
Hopefully. I will say this feels as like gutty and just like sloppy as any Oregon Ducks Louisville Cardinal game I've seen. They're always back and forth. They're a damn good team. I think they're okay.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how tit for tatty it stays. That last one was great.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we pull off the same thing and start breaking away at a certain point, but you never know. It's too early to tell.
So right now, this is the 4th straight Sweet 16 for the Louisville Cardinals, and they're seeking their 3rd straight Elite 8. So
wow,
they're just as storied as us. I don't know if they've ever won it all. I think they have. Who knows? I wonder if we have any Louisville Cardinals watching or listening to this.
That'd be something.
2-2. Not bad.
Not bad.
I think I got some stats here. I mean,
I was about to say,
it won't be all that exciting.
What do we even know so far? It's only 2-2. There's not like a whole lot to break down.
I know. I mean, I like how they're fighting for the ball very aggressively.
Yeah.
2 points for Sabali, 2 points for Van Lith. Haley Van Lith. She's 5'7", freshman guard, scoring 11.4 points per game. Well, Dana Evans is the one who's she's the leader, I'd say.
Oh wow! So they're both mid 5 foot, 5.
Yeah, no, they're a smaller
6'5",
team.
7?
They're a smaller team. I mean, I'm looking at their starting lineup right now. We got Evans is 5'6", Van Lith 5'7", Robinson 5'7", Smith 6 foot, Cochran 6'3".
Yeah. Okay.
So our bigs are definitely because Sabali's 6'5", Prince 6'7".
Right.
It's nuts. I always have to think about that one.
A few inches on some of them, but then like a full foot on 2 of them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's interesting. I'm curious to see how that's utilized.
Well, then the average height. I mean, because Maddie Shear 5'11", Taylor Mikesell 5'11", Aaron Bully 6'2". So yeah, we got a lot of height on them. Hopefully that's, we really should be winning the rebound battle. That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, that's what it's going to have to. And then you convert that into threes. And then all you got to do is focus on scoring 1 point a minute.
Per minute. That's the Aaron Schroeder way. 1 point per minute, and then hit all your
2
threes.
Points for every bucket. Sometimes 3. So why don't you hit threes and just worry about making 1 bucket every 3 minutes? Think about how easy that is.
You hit 100% of the threes that you make.
Amen,
Boom.
brother.
Boom.
You know who said that? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Aaron, I've got this fuzzy thing on my mic. Has this been helping at all? It certainly looks official, but I don't know.
What are you talking about? Sorry.
I got a fuzzy thing for my mic here.
Oh yeah, sure.
It at least looks cool.
Yeah. A 58 has a pop filter built into it, so you don't really need that thing. But it helps keep the microphone clean, which is nice.
Here we go.
And a little bit of an extra buffer.
Kelly Graves chatting up the refs, having fun.
Okay. I'm glad you brought him up. Here's the thing.
What?
You sent me a video, beautiful video. It really helped me see a little bit more of who he is.
Yeah, he was celebrating. It was the video when
I want to walk back. I decided to judge someone before I knew them well enough, and as usual, that has bitten me in the ass. As it will any person who tries to do that.
I hope to God Kelly Graves accepts your apology when we have him on the show next week.
Brother, Kelly, good on you. You're doing great out there. My sincerest apologies. I did not mean to call you whatever I said. I don't even remember. That's how
I think you just called him lazy, basically.
That's how lazy I am.
Aaron, would you like to extend the apology to Justin Herbert, who you've continued to talk shit about for some reason besides being a Eugene legend?
Who? You mean the future used car salesman?
All right. We don't need to. Wow.
He's going to own his own lot. I guarantee.
In Eugene, though. So he's going to do
it's going to be tight.
4-2, 652 is where I'm at right now.
I'm at 610.
Oh, shit.
8.
Sling, what you doing to me,
So
baby?
6.
I'm trying to fast forward, but we'll see.
Fancy passing and footwork from Louisville, but no dice. Oregon ball. Have you caught up, sir?
Ooh, this is good. I haven't quite caught up. I'm at like 617 for some reason. Okay. Audio Corner with Aaron as a segment, Patreon or free level. You got to pay for that.
Absolutely.
It's just too exclusive.
It's it's
gonna be expensive as hell too.
Look, there's certain things. I don't want to call them dark magic, but to teach them, journeys must be taken, paths must be walked, and 1, don't have the time for it. 2, nobody has the kind of cash required. Also, sacrifices must be made, and if you have to ask, you can't afford it. 4-2, pass out to Aaron Bully, who barely misses the 3, hits the rim. Yeah, looks like it is Lawville's ball. I will say it is funny hearing you call plays when I am watching polar. I know you're ahead. I know. Because I'm like, I wonder where he is. All we can really do is if you want to slow down, because I apparently can't speed up. I can't. I'm on live TV, so if I stop it, it'll just kick up. Well, we'll just make it look like you're a genius. Be like, I feel like they're gonna hit a 3 coming up here. Here's what I'm gonna do for tonight's game. I'm gonna set it to record on my DVR. Yeah, and then I will watch the recording as it's recording. We'll pause it, wait for you to give me the time, and then I'll kick it up. That's nuts. Sure, whatever you want. It's 4-2 right now. I mean, hey, we're halfway through the first quarter, and we held them to 4 points. We've been held to 2 points. So that's not so great. But 420 is where I just hit, and they're up by 4. See you later. Is this your usual time you take a break? Usually, 420 in every quarter. Anytime I see those numbers, it's time to take a 15-minute break. Oh no, 6-2. Hopefully, our defense doesn't take a 15-minute break here. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be interested to see if Kelly Graves takes a little 420 break as well. Oh, you know he will. Like, is every 420 he just heads to the locker room? Update that score, sir. Oh well, I can only update it with what I see, sir. Oh, man, I'm like a soothsayer then. Yeah. Thank you for calling me sir, though. Would you like to make some live bets on the game as it's going? Yeah, you're like, I'll take a bet 2 seconds ahead of time. Let's see. I'm like a really short-term version of Biff in Back to the Future 2. That's what I love to see, Aaron. I mean, I know you saw it quite a while ago. Ooh, but Prince to Sabali is a fun sight. Baby. Yeah, I'm trying not to talk about the game for some reason because you're behind. Hey, it's all right. Now we got 8-4 Cardinals. It's so interesting when they'll choose randomly. Usually, if we're watching Sling, I'm ahead of you. Yeah. Oh well. Ooh, was that Prince or was that Mike Sell? Usually, when you're on Sling, it's just a matter of fast forwarding for you to be right, and then you and me are right on top of each other. Mm-hmm. I'm a bit surprised. 8-6. I mean, this is close to Quack 12 After Dark. You've already got your shades on, so it's basically dark. I've decided to live in sunglasses. I don't take them off anymore. I get it. I'm just not for natural light. I get it. Who is, baby? Oh, man. 8-6. I'm wearing basketball shorts in case they need me to get out there, by the way. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I was trying to decide on what kind of bottoms to wear today for the show. And you decided none? Yeah. Well, I realized I'm, not seen below the waist, so who cares? That's true. Oof. I'm just in my King's suit, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Number 5, staying alive. That is Mikasa Robinson, I think. Prince 2 fouls already. Yeah.
Haven't even finished the first quarter, and there's 2 fouls. That is tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
So now we're autumn. Let's see who's in there. Looks like we got number 23, who is, of course, Maddie Shear. She's been out there since the beginning. Trying to catch who they got in there. Is that number Mike Sell? And then
23, 33, 1.
Oh, it looks like Giomi was in there for about 1 second. And then my guess is they put in Parrish. Usually they will. Whenever I'm like, who is that person? It's usually Parrish. Yep, there she is.
You will confuse that with what's her name, right? Parrish.
Maddie Shear. 33 and 23, and they both have like long blonde ponytails.
And they're both on the floor right now.
Yeah, exactly. Same position. All right. That's how you're going to beat them. The Duck defense. The gangrene. Oh, man. That is rough that that Prince is already on the bench. You know.
Yep.
Okay. They took a 4-point lead. 10-6. Just over 2 minutes. I'll see if I can fast forward, Aaron.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just log out and log back in. Oh, it's 4:20 right now. Maybe that's why my phone.
I was going to bring it up. I just wanted to wait until you.
That's why my phone's running a little slow. 1:25 left on the clock. 2 point Duck lead.
Not a Duck lead.
Oh, 2 point Cardinal lead.
Yeah.
A bird was leading, so I got confused.
Now, there's a baseball team called the Cardinals.
Yeah. And then there's also Stanford Cardinal, but they're a color. They're not a bird.
And okay. So thank you. So that's a color, and then Louisville's Cardinal bird.
There's a bird, yeah. It's a battle of the birds. I said it at the top.
But isn't the Stanford logo a tree?
Yeah.
Their unofficial it's the color of Cardinal, I assume.
Yeah, their unofficial mascot is the Stanford tree, and who I love, but most people hate.
Of course.
Ooh, is that Taylor Chavez out there? Yeah.
Oh.
Maddie Shear wasn't quite ready for it. I like Maddie Shear's play. Ooh, but she freaking karate chopped that ball out of her hands. I like that. 45 seconds left.
You caught up. That's amazing.
2. Ooh, I caught up? Huh.
Yeah, you're right on top with me.
Oh, Maddie Shear passes it out to Sydney Parrish. Deep. She misses. Oh, rebound Cardinals. And it looks like there's a foul on, I'm guessing, Taylor Chavez.
Yeah, she hacked the body. Can't hack the body.
You can't hack the body.
I'm just stoked that you caught up. That's awesome.
That is fun.
I immediately got excited and interested in the game.
Most exciting part of the game. So, hey, how about that Oregon State?
Ooh.
Oregon State wins it against Loyola. I mean, not Loyola. Yeah, no, I think Loyola. Yeah, Loyola Chicago. Because I remember seeing that old sister, whatever. I'm really disrespecting her, but not remember her name. But the team chaplain was there, Aaron.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's great.
Yeah. That ain't duck ball. 4 of 15 from the floor for the Ducks. 5 of 19 from Lawville. 0 of 5 from 3-point range for both. So we're both shooting the 3-pointer real bad. At least we're both doing it.
Yeah.
Stanford scares me. I will say that.
Yeah, while we've stayed behind by 4 to 2 points consistently throughout the game, I'm not yet concerned.
No,
we're gonna lose.
Me either. It's a good game.
Ooh, we're doing.
Hell yeah! Sydney Parrish steals the ball, goes for the deep 3, doesn't get it. The half court 3 doesn't get it, but 10-8, and it looks like Maddie Shear is on the bench. They're looking at her leg. That is rough.
Yeah, but what a great quarter.
Yeah, to be down pow, and then good quarter.
It's obvious that all we have to do is stand like this near the goal, and we will be able to stop their best scorers from scoring.
Basically.
So that is definitely going to be what helps us stay alive in this game, is a good post without a foul, which apparently is hard to do.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Post?
No, you got it. You're really impressing me, Aaron.
Hey.
That's really rough, that Maddie Shear. Hopefully she can play again. That's because that'd be rough to be out Pow and Shear that quickly. And Sedona Prince not in the game after 2 fouls in the first quarter was just about the worst thing that we could write up. Luckily, Sabali's still out there. Hopefully she doesn't pick up too many. Let's look where we are at stat-wise. Okay, luckily Sabali is playing penalty-free as of now. 2 points for Prince, 4 points for Sabali, and 2 points for Aaron Boley. That's what you call leadership right there. And then for them, we got 4 points for Van Lith, 2 points for Kiana Smith, and then 2 points for Olivia Cochran.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid. But this is a close game. This is good. I mean, we're not getting blown out regardless, I don't think.
Yeah.
And then 11 rebounds for us compared to 15 rebounds for them. That's kind of strange, but it also makes a little more sense when you figure Prince has been out for a good chunk of this game. Aaron, I'm ready. My body is ready for more basketball, baby.
Yeah.
Take me.
You know, how scared are you really?
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like women's basketball, they're playing with house money right now. As long as we don't get blown out, if we lost in the Sweet 16, I'd be like, that felt like a good ending, you know? Like, we got to the Sweet 16, we weren't embarrassed.
Right.
We got better, and we have plenty of excuses with these injuries that have been racking up. But it'd be much more satisfying to get to the Elite Eight, obviously.
Sure. It would be satisfying to always, advance.
Keep going. It'd be satisfying to win the national championship, Aaron.
Totally. But I think, okay, so you are about as scared as I am, really. I feel like the Sweet 16 this season is our ceiling. Maybe. It's definitely, we're obviously in the headroom, right, area of it.
We're pretty damn close. Well, I mean, if we win, let's see what happens. Again, both times we played Stanford, those were close damn games. So maybe if we could just square up against them, I think that'd be good for us, good for our chances. And if I don't know, I'm afraid. It's just how I feel about if the Ducks go against if the Ducks were to beat USC in the men's tournament. It's exactly how I feel about if the Ducks played Gonzaga, as if these Ducks played against Stanford. It's like, that's clearly the best team in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
They can do so many things. We don't particularly match up well against them because they do what we do, but like better. And so I don't know. I'd just be happy to get there. Look at Kelly Graves watching Gonzaga's Sweet 16 game because his son's on that squad.
Oh,
and he used to coach their women's basketball team.
No shit.
Yeah. No shit indeed. By the way, everyone, we got big news that I'll take this time here, even though it's during game time, I suppose. To talk about, we'll bring this up a little more. We got a brand new logo we're about to show off.
Oh,
made
snap.
by a dear friend of the podcast. We're going to do that at halftime during the men's Quack 12 tournament coverage.
Oh, shit. Way later.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to build it up.
Is it going to be a live switching of that logo in the corner? Is it going to, like, in real time switch out and we'll be like...
I think I can do that. That certainly sounds easy, doesn't it?
Do we have an unveiling video?
No, that would have been cool.
Huh.
I'm still working on
Not much of an event.
Hey, the event is 2.5 hours to build up for it, all right?
Yeah. The event it's a lot like that dude's safe or that that they uncovered, both empty.
It was a giant vault, right? Wasn't it Al Capone's vault?
Yeah, Al Capone's vault. Oh boy. I want to be on one of those TV shows. That'd be great. Oh,
Where they reveal the opening of a vault.
I got to tell you, Louisville looking a little clumsy out there when having to deal with our height.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Sably. Was that what you're looking at? I'm still excited for the big reveal. Thank you, Christinky, the sloth fan.
Sure. Yes, we should all be excited for the big reveal. It's been a long time coming. But I assumed with the amount of material we have presented, we might as well just do it right now.
Well, we could.
No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to. It's going to be good.
Oh, the Cardinals, they build their lead to a 4-point lead now.
Right. Oh.
Hey, listeners, how's my volume doing? Is it a little bit better?
I'd say from on my end, it's about the same, if not worse at times.
Oh,
I think it's the USB connection. I don't know if you should worry about it too hard right now.
Yeah.
It could just be the streaming service.
That's true. Let's blame them.
Yeah.
StreamYard for all your streaming needs.
Ooh, coming out with the ball like a bullet. All right, staying outside the perimeter. Louisville so far has our number.
Well,
let's see if we can't get theirs.
It's not even like the sad thing is, it's not like I feel lucky that it's only 12-8. It's more like, I mean, I guess that's it. I feel really lucky that it's 12-8 as opposed to like now it's 14-8. You're right.
Oh, should you try to swipe?
No, yeah, I think I said that right when it happened. So.
Oh, well, I'm at 720.
I'll try to fast forward a little bit. Oh, Sling, how I loathe you.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I will say this. They're doing a good job at getting it into the middle fast and then keeping us guessing on the pump shot, like the fake outs or whatever. And then either getting it back in or actually hitting it. And because it makes us move, you know?
I think Dana
that part.
Well, and I think that is a lot. They got like a senior, a redshirt junior, and a junior with Dana Evans, Kiana Smith, and Mikasa Robinson. So they know what they're doing out there. They're expanding on their lead. It is now 15-8. We'll see if she makes the second free throw. She does. 15-8.
Does she make? She does.
6:58 left on the clock. Ducks are trailing by 8 points. Ooh, they pass it to Lydia Giomi. I love seeing Lydia Giomi out there. She's always someone I root for. I mean, I root for all the Ducks, but
which number is she?
She's the tallest one there, right next to the hoop. Number, I got it written over here, 14. Okay, we got Niara Sabli out there. Yeah, it's interesting that we have to go to Giomi because Prince is on the bench.
Right.
And Giomi gives us height. Not quite as much height, but yeah. Here we go, baby. So, Aaron, you have any stories about, this is at the Alamo Dome. You have any stories about the Alamo Dome or the Alamo in general, being from Texas?
Yeah, I do. When I was a kid, 14 maybe,
Prince
somewhere in
coming
there. We went to, number one, my sister lives in San Antonio.
Oh,
but way before she ever decided to live in San Antonio, we went there vacation style, went to the Alamo. It is the most boring place ever. You think you're about to hit something cool, and then you're like, oh, wait, they built an entire city around this thing. So it's just one block of land. You're not like out in some shit like they were. And then every room is gated off In one room, they just got flags in it of like every country whose flag is flown over Texas, and it's like we all learned this when we were in second grade. This is.
Well, I'm sure you did, but it is weird.
You didn't get Texas history in middle school?
I guess we did, and it's so freaking weird that we spend so much goddamn time on Texas history. I gotta say, I'm in fucking Oregon. Why the fuck did I have to learn about the goddamn Alamo?
Hey, it's important because it's a part of America that has been, someone else's until America has decided to kill them.
Yeah, yeah, but they treat it like, it's the big like martyrdom story where they're like, those drunken Texans gave their lives so America could, so Texas could continue to not be American, but then they ended up being American.
Exactly.
It's like, why?
But that's the essence of being a Texan, which is that you are willing to die to help your neighbor, basically, if you will.
Well,
does that make any sense? I mean, it's the friendly state.
It is a friendly state.
It is, but it is, it's funny the reasoning behind how it's became, which you don't really get to learn. But anyway,
who cares?
Yeah, so
Oregon Trail. That's the kind of stuff kids should be learning.
However, I will tell you this. This is great. So, same vacation. Right across the street from the Alamo, at the time, was a Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh, hell yeah.
At the very beginning of the tour, when you're going in, there's a giant mirror, and it's got all these TVs of, like, people making funny faces. And it's like, and it, like, shows them as, like, scientific studies, with funny faces, blah, blah, blah. And so it's like, can you make funny faces? And so you like look at the mirror and you're like, nah. Go through the tour. You come to the very end of the tour. That mirror is a two-way mirror. So you are on the other side. So as you're sitting there looking like a dumbass, someone's on the other side just staring at you.
That's funny.
And it's like the best reveal ever. Also, a block and a half away from the Alamo, there was a basement record shop. This is from whenever I lived in Austin. We would go down to San Antonio. There was a basement record shop. Not allowed to look at the records. It was like you walked into a room. You would tell the dude who owned the shop what records you were looking for.
It's terrible.
He'd go back and get them and then show them to you. And his reasoning was, he didn't want anyone finger fucking his records.
Man. I'll like open it up and like
he didn't want people doing I don't want you finger fucking my records.
I like that guy. I hope he's still got a business going.
Doubt it.
Yeah, with that kind of it is pretty shitty, I will say.
I mean, what a terrible,
I wouldn't want to go to that record store.
I shouldn't have even said it, but I had to get the point across, I guess.
Hey, I asked you for some San Antonio stories.
Well, there it is, baby.
Yeah. I love that whenever we get to like what I think is a completely random Texas city, when we're talking about schools, you're like, oh yeah, I've been there. I was collecting shrooms out in the desert or whatever. I mean, shrooms don't grow in the desert, but you get what I mean. Aaron Boley attempts to inbound the ball. She gets it out to
Texas does have some deserty areas, by the way.
I assume they had a desert. Texas. I didn't assume it didn't had any mushrooms growing around there. Texas shrooms, is that a thing?
Oh God, yeah. In East Texas, where I'm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all around the outskirts of.
Did you see that pass Chavez to Sedona Prince?
Tie game, baby.
Mean.
Oh no, it's not. When did they get 18 points? Jeez. I fell asleep and talking about I bored myself.
Hey, listeners loved it though. That was a mean pass Chavez did to Prince.
Yeah.
They failed to get the defensive rebound. Ooh, deep three from Cardinals, and they hit it. Ouch. Of course, it's number one, Dana Evans.
Wow. Now, there's two ways to take the current score. One, they're up by 11 points. Not too bad. Two, they have double the amount of points we have. makes
oh no, 23. It looks like Maddie
shit.
Shear is walking very gingerly. She may be able to play one day, but she doesn't really look like she's in fighting shape right now.
She might come back in the half.
Who knows?
It makes you wonder, do you think they ever deal with a lot of shin splints and stuff like that?
Oh, I'm sure.
That's what
I mean.
They
God
get
damn,
good
Sedona
cues,
Prince
right?
is 6'7".
What? Sorry?
Oh, I thought that was her. Again, I always think
you did it. You did it.
I always do.
That's so funny.
Man, this is a tough game so far. I like that Prince, and I believe Sabli are out there. I'm hoping, because I mean that's the only way we got a shot.
Dude, that gear on her leg just makes her look like a Terminator.
It's pretty cool. I love it. I wish I had one.
I don't know. It means you've got questionable knees.
Yeah. Maybe not. Well, I think it'll just make my knees better. Oh, damn. Was that Evans again? She is impressive as hell. She got 11 points, 4 of 9 from the floor. Ducks now trail 23-10.
She's dangerous.
She dangerous.
We
need to
cool,
not
though,
have.
To see such an elite player.
Yeah, she's great. She really is. Ooh,
not the ooh. So what happens here? Jump ball?
It looks it'll go for the possession arrow is my guess. Look at you see Evans just drive right to the basket, just go right around Sabli, right around Prince. Wow.
5.
Ducks will get the ball.
She said she's 5'7"?
Yeah, she's 5'6".
5'6".
Okay, come on.
What is the style of gameplay become at that? Just trying to be as fast as possible?
Yep, and it works.
I guess it's all about fast as possible, odd angle shooting.
I think 5'6" is the equivalent of like a 6'1" dude in like men's college basketball too. Like 6'2" maybe. I don't know. No, I'd say like 6'1" or 6 foot even. Where it's just like you're tall enough.
That is short.
It is short, and men's basketball. But they're out there, Speaking of the opposite of short,
in the 90s, who was fairly short.
Yeah, Bugsy. I always forget his name. Bugsy Mogs.
And he was super good though.
Yeah, he's great. I always forget that dude's name for some reason. I like that we got Dagalik out there, number 25. Prince is on the bench.
I love that you have found the positive in being behind 15 points. You love seeing that certain players are out there because
I'm liking the decision at least, because it's given us a hope. I mean, we've been dealt a pretty tough hand here. Yeah. Bully bucket.
There we go. But that wasn't even for 3. It was like in front of the line, and it looked strained, which is concerning.
25-12, 2:41 left on the clock.
Ooh, nice. Did we stuff that?
I think so. It's duck ball anyways. Let's see if we can get this at least under 10. That would be amazing at this point. Aaron Bully, 15.5 points per game, 3 rebounds per game. As the little stat has told us. Ooh. Ooh, is that Taylor Mikesell?
Yeah, 2 points.
I think they're counting as a 2. Looks deeper.
She was like, it's the last few shots have been kind of straddling the line. Like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You really want Sabli to get that ball. It's all right. I really like Dagalik out there because that's a way that we can still get our hype, but Prince, won't be picking up fouls. Let's get it within 10. Come on, baby. Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Thinking about the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's rough.
Wow, man. What a fake out. I think my signature move would be Deep three. No good. Rebounded. Dribbled away. Oh,
Cardinals get it. 1:38 left. We'll hear your move in just a moment, Aaron.
What's going to happen here for real?
Dane Evans,
if they
top the key.
to pull
Deep
away.
three. No, miss. DeGolic. Grabs the rebound, but it scared me.
That was a deep three and had plenty more to go. That ball, there's a lot of power behind that. Strong shooter.
Both of us
very
shooting
dangerous.
Both teams shooting terrible from 3-point range. Ducks 0 from 8. Cardinals 1 of 9.
Oh, and then a deep pass whiff out of bounds.
So, yeah, that's rough. That's all I gotta say.
That's ugly. Thank God their numbers are as bad.
Yeah, if they were like 50% from 3,
it'd be 36-14.
Something like that, yeah.
This is a brutal game. 1 minute, Adam. Here we go. Can we get to 18 points before the end?
That'd be nice.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Nice brick. Loser. Sorry.
That was mean. Now you're going to be issuing an apology to her next.
I just apologize. Oh. No good. Back out to her off the ground.
Deep three. Miss. Probably doesn't rebound. Cardinals have the ball. Sidney Parrish hits the ground. But DeGolic, very aggressive.
Wow.
Gets the penalty called on her.
Wow.
Oh, Aaron.
Look at that.
No one can hit the 3. We do not have someone who can hit the 3, and it's frustrating as hell. I don't want to brag on Erin Boley too much, but that was literally her forte, and she's gotten worse and worse and worse every single season. Rough stuff.
Hey,
not her fault entirely, but I mean, if you want to point at why aren't we winning this game, that's one reason. Probably the biggest reason. And they score the bucket right before the half. 29-14. Cardinals lead. Rough.
I think it was more accurate whenever I said they had double the amount of points as we did, because currently they have double the amount of points that we do.
Halftime score, Cardinals 29, Ducks 14. That is some tough shit.
Adam,
yeah.
It's not how I wanted it to go. It's not surprising that that's how it's going. But I would have preferred to see it be, 27-23.
I mean, if we're just shouting out numbers, I prefer it to be 50-20. Duck lead.
I'm trying to make realistic numbers that we would be behind, because we are going to be behind in this game for a while.
Aaron, can I sum up why the Ducks aren't doing very well in just one quick sentence here?
No rebounds, no 3-pointers.
I mean, I'll stick with the rebound. With the 3-pointers.
Okay.
0%. We are shooting 0% from 3-point land. 0 of 9. Who are the main culprits of missing all these shots? Erin Boley, 0 of 4. Taylor Mikesell, 0 of 3. Out of all the starters, I mean, those are the 2 you wanted to take. Then Maddie Scher quickly was taken out because of a leg injury, some kind of leg injury. I'm not sure, maybe foot. And then Sidney Parrish has missed open 3, and then Taylor Chavez has missed a 3. Aaron, we're just not going to win when you shoot 0 of 9 from 3-point range. And then that's not even me mentioning we are 7 of 27 from the floor. That is good enough for 26.9%. You just don't win games shooting 26.9%.
No.
That being said, our defense, actually ain't half bad, considering the Cardinals typically finish 77.9 points per game. That's their average. They are 29 points at the half. They are shooting 34.3% from the floor, and they are 11.1% from 3-point range, because they've only hit 1 of their 9 attempts from 3-point land.
Wow.
Who is that 1-point shooter? That would, of course, be Evans, who is 1 of 6. So she actually hasn't even had that good of a game. She's 5-11 from the floor, though. and they're out rebounding us 24-19, even though, as I listened to you, the height advantage here is definitely in Oregon's favor. So that's why we lose in this game.
Yeah. I think what I started, so beginning of the game through the first quarter, you definitely noticed the height advantage, right? You're like, oh, look, we've got, oh God, why do you do this? So we got the height advantage. And so it's like, okay, we're going to be able to keep up. But then story of the second quarter is they have completely and totally confused us somehow to where they're easily faking us out and just continuing to rack up the points. They're leading us this way, going that way now.
Yeah. Like I will say,
it's as if they used the first quarter to train us to go this way so that they could then go this way successfully.
Well, and I think it's also just like our two best players. One of them wasn't on the court for like nearly an entire quarter's length of time.
Great point. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Are less effective because this team, any team that's going to play Oregon, especially if you see Maddie Shear out, so that, the flow of the game is even worse than it was entering it. Anyone is going to be like, oh, make their guards shoot the deep ball. Like if the Ducks are going to beat you, make them do it because they're not. As far as what we're seeing right now, tough game. I do want to do a little bit of a not Gonzaga. What the fuck's going on? I wanted to see just a little score update, but for some fucking reason, man.
Dang, such language.
I know. I'm upset, Aaron. We're losing.
Yeah, we've both been cursing a little extra this time around, I feel like.
You get it. Well, I'm also just okay. I believe the USA men's basketball team is playing right now. Since it's Pac-12 related, I want to just update a little bit here. 25-22, 6 minutes, 24 seconds. UCLA is trailing, but hey, that ain't bad. 2 seed versus an 11 seed, and they're only trailing by 3. I thought I'd mention that, but yeah, I'm pissed off, Aaron.
Yeah. What
can I say? I'm thinking we should go on a little break before I punch through this screen.
Sure. Let's leave on a positive note. Before we go into our quick break, my signature move would be that once the ball is being inbounded, pass to me at half court, I then take a measured jog, right? And as I'm approaching the 3-point line, I jump off, and then while I'm in the air, I shoot the 3 before I cross the line.
Okay. So it's a little closer is what you're saying.
Well,
so every shot is like a jumper.
Momentum. You get the forward momentum plus the additional height to perfect an arch that has a better chance of getting past defenders. And with that forward momentum, little less push is required.
You also get
I would just do it consistently.
You also get some penalties called on you probably because you're in the act of shooting.
Huh?
If someone touches you while you're doing that, you get some penalties.
Hey, you know what? We're going to take this break. I'm going to call up Graves. I'm going to have him pitch this over to whoever needs it. And we'll see if we can get it added in the second half.
All right. Once again, halftime score 29-14. The Oregon women's basketball team needs some spark here. So why don't you all spark it up at the halftime to help them out? All right. So we're going to go to our little commercial break here, or a little break, I guess.
Yeah. No commercials.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what to call it. No commercials, no mercy. This has been a rough game. And let's hope we see a little bit better in the future. Here we go. All right, we're going to take a break, y'all. He looks very angry. Much angrier than your typical park goer, I feel. Why are you so angry in this, Aaron? I gotta unmute you.
Rock and roll.
You do look ready to rock and roll, but like when it comes to here, that's just you angry.
No, that's the face you make when you're like, ah, I'm going down the thing. Ah!
It is fun. All right.
Funny story.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like I'm wearing the same sweater, but this is a totally different sweater than that one from then.
Oh, that is funny. Can I tell you? Let's choose our background here. I think I'm going with the further bus, y'all. Sorry for forgetting to put it up there.
Something needs to change.
Yeah,
and I'm glad you changed the background because I'm pretty sure that's the right answer.
Okay. Looks like it won't be much longer till we're back in. Aaron, I don't really know what to say, like, as far as what are the keys to the game and shit like that, because keys to the game is hit some 3-pointers.
I mean, talking about basketball, I feel like is pretty tough because once the game is going, it's just going.
Mm-hmm.
There's techniques you can utilize or they can try and set up, but just like chess, every strategy is going to shift and adjust based off of what they're doing in defense or, vice versa. It's a tough one to break down. They're beating us on all fronts. They've gotten us inside, like close to the bucket, they're scoring. Away from the bucket, they're not scoring, which is good.
Yeah,
but they're still trying, and we're not successfully stopping them enough.
I'll tell you what is scaring me, Aaron. So they're 1-9 from 3-point range. Like eventually, they're going to start hitting threes, and I'm not sure I can say that's the same for us. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
I will tell you this. I'll tell you some stats over here about just average games these two teams have put up. 77.9 points per game for the Cardinals, 72.1 for the Ducks. Mm-hmm. They're both holding opponents to about 60 points per game. Both of them are. Which actually the Ducks are keeping up with this, but unfortunately the Cardinals are doing overtime in that stat. Field goal percentage, we shoot about the same field goal percentage throughout the season. And we are a little bit better from 3 than they are, but I think that's a lot of like the beginning of the season. So I don't know. Our stats actually on average match up nearly identical. However, I think the Ducks have been on a slump at the end of the season while the Cardinals have been really picking up.
Yeah. I don't put too much stock in anything. It's kind of like baseball in that regard, right? It's like there's so much time and so much can happen through a season depending on like just the skill level or pain situations.
Well,
that like being great at the beginning doesn't mean jack all at the end.
Yeah. I mean, I think we've seen a lot of comebacks in this tournament, in all these tournaments. So hopefully we can just ride that wave, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid I'd be lying.
Enemy number 1. Boom. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Pass to the outside. But then
I'm guessing you're a little ahead of me.
Boom.
Seeing how I'm not seeing anyone here. I'm about to see Dana Evans, I think. Oh, no. I'm pretty far behind.
You way behind?
Yeah, Sling. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Now it's making me, I have to just sign out and then sign back in, which is even more annoying. Okay. I think I'm a little more caught up, maybe.
They have the ball. Score just dropped. 9:51 on the clock.
Okay. Oh, I see right now I'm seeing that little clip that you saw earlier of her driving the back.
So you're just behind.
I'm a bit
Makes
behind.
sense. It came out at halftime. So just going to be a little bit of time and then we'll be back locked in together.
Forever and ever.
The universal lovers that we are.
It cracked me up, Aaron.
Do you think aliens see the internet as a great success of the human race?
I think they see it as a byproduct, man. But that fucking blew your mind. No, it's not that interesting.
They see it as just a thing. It's like, oh, of course, you make humans and they'll make the internet. That's just what happens. It's a byproduct.
Do you think the aliens made us? You think the aliens made us? That's the question.
I have a theory. Take it as you want it. It doesn't really matter. That it's possible that there's so many different stories trying to explain God.
Probably scores a bucket. Continue.
That one has to begin to believe, well, let's just make this imaginary reality. How would a God entity, create all of us? Alien experiment. We're like an ant colony to aliens, right?
Ooh, that makes sense. Sably misses the free throw. We got to take all those. All we can get, baby. Aaron,
now you're ahead of me, I think.
I'm at 906.
Oh, yeah. No, you're way behind.
Oh, I'm just so far behind. Yeah, Aaron, we got to say, though, if this ended up being a close game, I'd feel pretty damn good. Ooh, they hit a 3.
Yeah.
Just because it is such an ass kicking right now.
Yeah. Let me tell you this. Let me just give you oh, you already know, 32-16. Yeah.
This game's giving me a headache. It's so bad.
That's why I wear the glasses.
Shade your eyes.
Makes everything
the awful
better.
Play. It's mainly from the awful 3-point shooting. I'm not even going to say like the Ducks are a terrible, terrible team. They're a terrible 3-point shooting team.
Currently. Ooh, little battle for it. Gets it. 34-18 Dirk.
You guys are as blasphemous. You guys are blasphemous just like Lil Nas X. Okay. I didn't know Lil Nas X is all that blasphemous.
I don't think I mean, if it's in reference to my alien theory, I don't think it's blasphemous. It's just some say it's a Christian God. I say it's an alien race.
I think that Muse guy is one of those right wingers. I think I've seen him on the chat boards,
Oh, yeah? They hang out in your neighborhood?
Oh, yeah. That guy's messed up. 34-17. The Cardinals lead us. No, 16. I don't know why I said 17. Aaron, this is a bummer of a game.
Yeah.
I don't think we got a snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah. They are continuing to stay double up on us. And
double trouble. Ooh!
Oh, wait.
3.
I was about to say.
That heated up Aaron Bowl lead. 1 of 11. That's our first goddamn 3-pointer.
Wait until 6 minutes and 34 seconds is on the clock.
in the third quarter.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah. It's coming in.
Okay. That was our first goddamn 3-pointer, Aaron. I'm so pissed. Sably gets the rebound. Very aggressively, I like to see. I love seeing Prince Sably out there. Okay. Looks like Prince has got it high up there. She's at the wing. Passes it down to Prince. I thought, oh. Ooh, Sably fights for the bucket. 23-34.
Wow. I don't want to.
Well, you could spoil Aaron.
Much, but I will just say, currently, you are almost at a full minute behind me.
Really? Sling, what's up, baby? Come on.
It'll
probably catch up eventually, but I feel like that Papa Tomato that went back to the baby tomato and squashed it and said, catch up, because it's taking too long. 34-23. That's where I'm at. 5:50 left. We're down.
I feel like
by just 11 points, which is kind of a good thing for us in this game. I love seeing Prince and Sabali out there. I'll say it again. Oh, Aaron, I'm afraid.
I gotta ask. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
The dad tomato goes back.
I said that joke pretty bad.
Squashes the kid tomato for no real apparent reason, and then just calls him ketchup.
Because he was taking too long. See, that was the part I kind of neglected.
You left out a huge part of the storyline, I think.
Ooh, Bully, that was a good bucket. She gets the rebound, thanks to Prince, who slaps it her way. Then she gets the bucket, 34-25. Ducks are rallying back.
They're fighting hard.
The Fighting Ducks.
That's what they're called, right?
You can call them that. I like to call them the Tall Furs.
We should write a Disney movie where the Ducks basketball team has to go fight in a war.
Sure, man.
And they're called the Mighty Ducks.
Well, Disney may be pretty angry about that. Sabali, going for the hoop. Passes it back out to Aaron Bully, who misses the three. Please, Bully. There must be something going on. It's just nuts how she just doesn't have that touch anymore.
What's going on?
Bully. 34-25. It looks like Mike Sell's got the ball. This is our chance to cut into the lead, down by just 9. Passes it out to Bully near the corner. Does a little jab step. Oh, and she turns over the ball. Dana Evans racing to the basket. She gets the easy layup. It's a 10-plus point game again, 36-25.
You hate to see it.
You certainly, it's just unfortunate because you can see all the shots we got to cut into the lead, but looks like Taylor Mikesell will be shooting free throws, which she's been excellent. I think she's like 34 of 36 this season, something like that. 36-25 into the commercial break. I think when we come back, we'll have Mikesell shooting a pair from the charity stripe. Tough game.
Okay.
Not liking what I'm seeing.
When I come back from commercial break into the game, you log out, log back in.
Wait, when you come back,
because then maybe it'll hiccup you past the commercial break and into the game.
Sure, I'll try anything, baby.
That's what happened in the first half.
Cool. Oh, Aaron, 36-25. Ducks are getting spanked at the moment, mainly because, again, now they are 1 of 12 after hitting their first three-pointer of the game near halfway through third quarter. That being said, the Cardinals, 2 of 12. So they are doing 1 3-pointer better than us. But, that's double the percentage. 8.3 percentage for us, 16.7 percentage for them. They are 34.8% from the floor, which is terrible, but we are 32.4%, which is worse. And they are out rebounding us. Actually, no. Tied on rebounds, which is a big difference. One of the reasons why we've really tied up. 28-28 in the rebound department. So that's what's going to have to happen. And that is in large part because Prince is playing more minutes in the second half. I'm scared. By the way, a little update, just looking at the score, halftime score, UCLA men's basketball versus number 2 seed Alabama Crimson Tide. The Bruins currently lead 40-29. How about that?
Wow.
I know. Back the pack, baby.
Stuff.
Back the pack.
Stupid question because you've been keeping up and I have not.
Okay.
Who are the men playing tonight?
The men, I'm glad you asked, are playing the USC Trojans.
That's right. That's right.
When they played earlier this season, resulted in a 72-58 buck kicking in the Trojans' favor. However, I have a feeling these Ducks are ready to give them all hell. That goes on at 6:45 p.m. You can find this very stream kicking off right around then. That should be a fun one, Aaron. That means, if UCLA were to win, that means there's at least 2 Pac-12 teams in the Elite Eight, and then considering it's USC versus Oregon, that means there's going to be 3 in the Elite Eight, and that is goddamn nuts. Yeah. That means almost half the teams would be Pac-12 teams. That is
kind of cool.
It's really cool, considering we were supposed to be the worst conference, quote, Power 5 or whatever you want to call it, you know. Big conference. Out of all the majors, we were supposed to be the worst. Yeah, it feels pretty damn good. Okay, looks like Taylor Mikesell actually isn't going to get the bonus. She isn't in the bonus yet, so it's just a duck ball.
Yeah.
Taylor Chavez, top of the key. Would love to see some vintage Taylor Chavez right now. Maybe get some steals, shoot deep from 3, channeling in that inner Ionescu. Oh, we got a miss. Someone texted me, so I couldn't see it for a second. Passes it out to Taylor Chavez. Taylor Chavez hits Taylor Mikesell in the wing. Passes it in, kind of a sloppy pass to Sedona Prince, who gets it out to Erin Boley. Erin Boley shoots her jumper. Boom! She hits it. 36-27. That is an understated part of Erin Boley's game. I would love she start hitting those jumpers. She scored 11 points now, 5-15 from the floor, 9 rebounds. Huge. Erin Boley, rebound monster right now. Oh, that's way off. Right now we got 38-27. Our dear Ducks trailing by just 9 points.
Have you tried logging out, logging in, or fast forwarding or whatevs?
Oh no, I've got 2 minutes 10 seconds left. How are you doing?
I'm a minute 30.
Woof. Sorry, I got to do.
The scoring is happening pretty fast too, so your score is slowly getting a little further behind. But that's all right. It's just a time thing. Right, no, just one of them time things.
Time. Oh boy. Okay. 40-29, they lead us. 135 left. I'm trying to fast forward here. I think I got a little. I'm at 127, 40-31. Niara Sabali scores some more points for us. I mean, it's nice to see some energy from them, though.
Yeah.
If we are not going to hit the 3, don't shoot the 3 is all I gotta say. Hit a jumper.
Technically, I want to disagree with that because, as I believe, my second rule of basketball is if you're missing shots, take more shots. In this certain scenario, I would maybe say let's not stick with the 3. It's not working right now.
Let's stick a pin in that one, shall we? We got Evan shooting free throws. I'm going to try to jump back into the sling.
I would just suggest pick up the pace, getting it close to the bucket, and easy layup, 2-pointers, nonstop, all the time, nonstop, never stop.
Never stop.
If you're not moving forward, you're not moving.
If you ain't busy living, you're busy dying. 40-31, 115 left. She misses her first free throw, it looks like. Oh boy, 41-31. Just over a minute left. Can the Ducks get at least within 10 and stay there?
I'll bet you $5 they do.
I mean, by the end of the game, you mean?
No,
I'll take that.
Just in the next,
mean right now?
30 seconds.
I don't think I'm going to take that. Oh, Sabali to the bucket. Okay, so she's shooting free throws. I'm guessing that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Do you know if she hits these free throws then?
She gets both of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
it will be 41-33, but will that last or will it shrink?
That's the real question.
I'll tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon is fighting, and number 1 is down. Leg looks hurt bad. Adam, this is
not.
no good. If
I'm
ever there was
not.
a time I needed you to be linked up with me, holy fuck, she's in ankle injury pain.
Really?
This is the end of the road. I think the Ducks just ate it.
Ducks just ate it? What does that mean?
Means we're gone. We ate the cake and we left the building. Elvis style.
There's too many metaphors going on here. I have no idea what's going on. I'm looking at number 1. I'm not seeing anything yet. Oh, Aaron Boley fights for that. Oh, you mean for us?
Oh, they slowed it down. Gross.
You're talking about Sabali. Show some respect, God damn it. That sucks. That fucking blows.
We're out of the game. That's it.
That's terrible.
They do a slow-mo.
That's terrible.
I'm going to warn you right now. They do a slow-mo. Don't watch it.
That's goddamn terrible. She's had a lot of injuries to these knees.
It's a sprain, but it's a big sprain. It's a gross, don't want to look at it sprain.
I'm looking right now. That is terrible.
Everybody is. She's up and walking off the court. Everybody is clapping.
Does she land on someone's foot? Is that what happened? I don't know.
Just on her landing.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she is at least able to walk away, or man, fuck this season.
Yeah, she's walking away right now.
Okay.
I mean, she has Graves is out there holding her. Obs.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
She's had this has been just the career over and over and over. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, she's got braces. She's got a brace on her knee. She's got tape on her shoulders. Ankles are falling apart.
14 points in this game, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks. Obviously, always playing huge. Arguably the best player on the court.
Yep. Sacrificing the body for the game, man. It's heavy shit.
Yeah, but it sucks.
So, with that being said, ooh.
That's rough.
Yeah, I got to tell you, coming back into gameplay now, it is already apparent.
Well, goddamn this season. This season's been so shitty for Oregon women's basketball.
We still got a quarter left, baby.
Yeah, we still.
Holy shit! From deep. Doesn't make it. All right.
Yeah, I'm watching the end of it here. 41-33. Last 20 seconds or so. Taylor Mikesell turns over the ball. They aren't able to capitalize off the easy shot. They had numbers. Looks like Cardinals are setting up to be the final shot of the third quarter. 8-point game. So it is within the realm of possibility. Dana Evans gets the final score. 1 second left. Looks like Chavez chucks it, misses that one. 43-33. It is a 10-point game. Disaster strikes. There is no other word for it. Sabali, who's had her first 2 seasons sidelined due to leg injuries, has suffered another leg injury here. Not sure about the severity. Don't want to speculate.
Yeah,
but really rough. Terrible. Yeah,
I hate talking about it, but there's a certain point where you have to question if it's worth it.
We're not going to see her in this game anymore. No.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about just moving forward. If I was her, I'd be like, do I want to just be destroying my body like this continuously?
Well, yeah, that's that's something she'll have to, in the long run, kind of figure it out. It's certainly a question, especially when you're not getting paid, which is obviously a problem.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and you know what? It could be a fact of lack of proper conditioning because of, I don't know, equipment faults.
Well, the Ducks have really good.
Yeah, I know. We've got the biggest budget in the land, I'm sure.
Yeah, so that's not. It's a super tough position, super tough game, and
and she's a tough player.
Yeah, that's truly really terrible to watch. It'd be nice if at least they won the game. It is a competitive game again. Got to give them that. They have rallied back. As of right now, that's what I'm saying. Abandon the 3-point because it's 1 for 13 from 3-point range. They are 2 of 12. We are still there. They are doing basically as bad as we are. It's same with field goal percentage. They are 37.3. We are 35.7. We are out rebounding them now. That will likely change now that Sabally won't be on the court. 31-29. I think the major difference here, I mean, who knows? Who goddamn knows? Our point scorers, Sabally is our leading scorer, 14 points. Aaron Boley, 11 points. Good for her. Sedona Prince, just 6 points. And then Taylor Mikesell, 2 points. No other Duck has scored a point. Meanwhile, Dana Evans is definitely leading both squads. She is shooting 8 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 6 from 3-point range, but scoring 20 points in total. Just a little behind her. No, actually just a little bit above her points per game. So if we can limit her, if we can get some real good play out of Degalic, who's got a lot of height on her, out of Prince, who's as tall as a tree. If we can rally, if we can really get this going, we can make this a game in the fourth quarter, because it certainly is right now. But real tough stuff.
Tell you what, you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back from commercial break with a little present.
Little present, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! I'm liking it.
Ooh, this present might be becoming a little bit more of a celebration, Adam.
Oh,
find out.
Oh my!
Well, I say,
43-33.
No dice.
I know. Okay, I'm ready for this present. Boom! Little jumper from good old Sedona Prince.
That was it.
You're like, no more presents. Oh, Aaron. This has been a tough one.
Just
now.
to give you a little bit of some on the way back, she goes for another shot after Louisville misses theirs.
That's good.
Gets fouled. Is on the line.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, Sabally on the sideline, masked up, wrapped up, jacket on. She's out.
Yeah, that's goddamn. Sometimes I hate
line,
sports.
She makes 2 buckets.
2 buckets, 37-43.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2-scorer game, baby.
That's right.
Man, that sucks about Sabally.
Yeah.
I hope it's not.
Sloppy play from Louisville coming up in the future leads to the Ducks getting to inbound the ball. Let's see. That'll be 3 plays in a row that they've had the ball and have missed an opportunity to score.
3. All right.
Which gives us, as every statistician knows, more opportunities to catch up.
It's a 2-point game is what you're saying.
Yes.
I love that, Aaron.
Do you want me to tell you what's happening, or do you
want
to
Hey, man. Keep it going.
All right, we've inbounded. Fancy footwork. We're outside on the border looking for a drive into the bucket, looking for a foul. +2. No, rebounded. Deep 3.
I think I'm caught up.
Bounces back out again, but yet we still recover the ball foul.
Who gets fouled? It looks like the Ducks will shoot. I'm at 8:31 right now.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe this is a sign. Aaron, I'm fucking ready now. Let's do it for Sabally.
Yeah. You see them have the ball?
Uh-huh. 8:25. Wow.
Awesome. We caught up somehow.
I think the Ducks are going to catch up in real life, just like our streams did, Aaron.
That's right, baby.
We got to do it for Sabally.
Oh, her hang time is amazing.
Do it for Sabally, baby. Get the steal, Taylor Chavez.
Ooh.
On Evans like glue.
Oh!
Sedona Prince. Oh! That was a clean block. Clean block from Prince. Ends up in a turnover for the Cardinals.
Look at this.
Watch this, yeah.
Ooh, so quick. She almost missed that turnaround.
Ducks get the ball.
She got it. That's great.
Prince, it's all up to you, baby. Oh, Aaron Boley's playing with some fire in her belly. She passes it off to Taylor Mikesell, the transfer from Maryland, who's had a tough time adjusting the Pac-12 plays, but has shined in moments. Now we got Taylor Chavez top the key, passes to Sedona Prince, who shoots the jumper. She misses. Sydney Parrish gets the ball.
Oh my!
Taylor Mikesell passes out to Aaron Boley. Ooh, 7:25 left. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor Mikesell taking it, passes it in to Prince, who misses the bucket. Misses a layup.
You can't miss those.
Yeah.
And she's missing every single one of them.
Well, not quite, but.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Dagger
3 from Evans. Rough
shot, brother.
Fuck. A rough shot. Bucks down by 9 after finally cutting it down to 6 points. Oh, 6:47. We got a turnover. Evans racing up the floor.
Stop.
She draws the foul on Taylor Chavez. It looks like there will not be any. I think it was a shooting foul. She'll probably be shooting. Oh, man, that deep 3 from Evans was rough. She will be shooting her free throws. She's already well above her points per game. She just hits another one. She's now 24 points. There's a 10-point lead once again. 6:41 on the clock. She goes for the second free throw. She misses it. But she ends up with the rebound. 47-37. Rebounding will be harder now that Sabali is on the bench. Definitely out for the rest of the game with a leg injury. Taylor Chavez on Dana Evans. Dana Evans shoots a deep 3 over Chavez and drains it. It is a 13-point game. 13-point game. 6:13 left on the clock. Timeout. 50-37. The Cardinals are winning this battle of the birds. Aaron,
she is burning threes. Look
Dana
at
Evans. Quite the player.
Look at that.
Yep. She is finally starting to find her groove from 3-point range, which is just the last bit she needed for her game to fully come alive. She's 3 of 8 right now.
I thought,
but she scored 27 points. Yeah, last thing we needed. 27 points. She's 10 of 18 from the floor. She's also got 5 rebounds. You know,
you hate to see it, Adam. You
certainly hate to see it as a Duck fan. I'd say that much.
Mad props to her.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane. She just scored a 3-pointer, bricked one of the free throws, turned around and hit another 3 though.
Yeah, gets the rebound, hits
from
the 3.
Extreme depth. And like I said, it's with ease. The ball's not like, it doesn't look like it's hurting to get there. It's just like, yes, this is the.
Yeah.
Whew. I hope she goes for a high dollar because she is good.
Yeah. She is.
She's
pretty damn good.
Mill, baby.
I should say, back-to-back ACC Player of the Year. So, pretty damn impressive.
I guess I actually missed that detail earlier.
I may not have said it, but hey, now's the time to put it out. Oh, that's Aaron, huge. What a rough one. There's still time. 13 points. This would not be the biggest lead blown, in this amount of time, but we're going to need a miracle.
The biggest lead blown by them? What's the biggest lead? What's the biggest they've ever lost by?
I don't know.
And how much did they lead by?
Why don't you look that up? That could be a fun experiment for you.
I don't even know
we're down by
to look that stuff up.
13 points. Actually, Bruins are leading Alabama still by 4 points. There's 16 minutes left in that game. That's fun.
Heating up over there.
Back the pack. Aaron, I mean, we can't count these Ducks out yet, but I cannot. I'm going to be so bummed if we lose 2 games. That's going to suck so hard. If the men's lose the same night that the women's lose.
Yeah. Well,
it's going to be hard for us.
So with the exit of Sabali,
Yeah.
it has cemented that feeling I had at the beginning of the game, which is if we don't go any further, that's fine. You know, to come back in this game, I hate to say it, it'd be kind of a feat at this point.
Totally.
And
Huge
so
feat.
not going forward is fine. I've lowered the level of expectation enough that I don't have any feelings of remorse for whatever happens. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, especially Sabli going out with an injury, it makes you feel emotionally like wrap this season up. Like, God damn,
exactly. It's kind of like, well, if we leave now, that's fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
You can't just take out our best scorer, who's actually, was responsible for the bulk of our points.
I mean, she averages 12.9 points per game and 7.3 rebounds per game. So pretty crucial. Ducks turn over the ball, I do believe. 5:57. There is still a glimmer of hope, but defensively, they're going to need to lock everyone down. Oh! Sydney Parrish with the steal.
It's that kind of energy that we need to continue to push out, but also convert layups.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah.
Why are you not using the backboard? Don't know, but you're definitely trying to use the rim to roll it in.
Oh,
there we go. A little backboard. Shout out to the backboard.
And a miss from Sydney Parrish, who went for the hoop, wasn't able to get it off the backboard.
A dart to the pass, a wait for the shot, and it's good.
15-point lead now for the Cardinals.
Back where we were around this time in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, you're 15 points behind. You're 5 minutes left in the game. What are you thinking? Deep three off the rim. No good. They recover.
This is what I'm thinking is, how the hell do we fucking recruit someone who can hit a three in the future? 52-37. Now it's 54-37.
Curious. You mentioned earlier who was the player that has slowly given us diminishing returns on the three?
Aaron Boley, unfortunately. No insult to her, but yes.
But why do you believe that accuracy has gone down? Do you think it's because we've lost players that have helped keep her clear to take said shots?
Absolutely. I think the difference between when you got to worry about Sabrina Ionescu and Satu Sabali and Ruthie Hebert, and then, back in the day, Maite Cazorla, then Aaron Boley becomes a lot more wide open and is, I think, just more able to hit those shots.
Right. So then you can't really blame her for missing them.
I mean, I can blame her.
Not so much that we need to recruit them, but we need to be recruiting people who can do good coverage.
Well, no, I could still blame her when she gets the ball in her hands. There's no one within 4 feet of her, and she misses a three-pointer over and over and over and over. That's something you can be like, there's one thing to be said about you're not playing with all the playmakers you used to have, and there's also being said it's just you're just not very good at hitting the three. In this game, she is 1 of 7. We are 1 in 15. Lawville obviously is slowly done a little bit better in that category. They are now 4-14. What can I say? If you don't hit your threes, you take 15 attempts from 3, you're probably going to lose that game.
Damn, I thought you were about to pitch it to me like a cereal commercial. If you don't hit your threes.
I don't know what that cereal commercial would be.
It's like a Wheaties type thing. You got to eat. That was their whole thing. If you eat your Wheaties, you'll win the fucking Olympics, or you'll be Michael Jordan.
Maybe that's the problem, Aaron. Maybe they need to be eating their Wheaties. Oh, fans, so we will be taking a small break in between this game and the next game.
What time is that one at? 6:45?
6:45, so pretty small break. That being said, let me show you this here, friendos. Maybe at the end of this game, we'll take a little time, do a little bit of a spoiler of some of the great artwork we have now. because there's some fun stuff.
No,
we got halftime amends, is what you're saying. Okay. I mean, at this point, I don't want to taint the artwork with this game. So
you've already teased it as the halftime thing in the men's game.
Yeah,
we may need some kind of a morale booster. You don't know.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah.
While technically we need it now, I think it's smarter to save everything good for the end so that you end on a good note.
I mean, yeah, unless we rally back now.
Hey, we still could. You never know.
We definitely still could. Not if we miss every goddamn 3, but sure, yeah. We definitely can.
I don't
Texas versus Maryland coming up.
But we could.
Texas versus Maryland coming up after this on ESPN. Your home for March Madness Women's Basketball Tournament.
March Madness.
Down by 17 points. Can we get one of the most epic comebacks in Oregon Duck history? 11-0 run for the Louisville Cardinal. Can we stop that? Goddamn hope so.
They literally just said themselves an 11-0 run. How funny.
I may be a little ahead of you then. Okay, I'm at 430 right now. Aaron Boley dishes it. Oh, it gets to, I don't even know who these players are. I tell. Number 4 out there. Yeah. Is that Jazz Shelley? I think Jazz Shelley has hit the floor. She was listed day to day. Yeah, so God damn it, I'm kind of thinking that Kelly Graves has quit because he's got some backup players out there now. Yeah, including Watson, who hasn't played typically any of this game or any of the season, is what I meant to say.
Well, who else does he have?
I mean, he's putting everyone else out there.
Right.
So.
I was about to say, this whole season, we used to cycle through pretty consistently, I feel like, back in the day.
Yeah, we did. But, I mean, now the injuries really added up.
Yep. And now we have to cycle deep, babe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not going to win with this. You're not going to have a 17-point comeback with this crew out there. And Graves knows that. He just wants to get him some March Madness playing time. He's pissed.
I'm beginning to wonder.
That's what needs to happen. That's what should have happened, Aaron.
What?
Adam Dean says, remember when the Mighty Ducks changed their uniforms and came back to win? That could have worked for us because TCU actually did that when they beat us in the, godforsaken Alamo Bowl. Their coach changed his shirt and then he beats us, even though we were up 31-0. I think we needed to change into some uniforms, even though these green and yellow ones are my favorite. And we still missed our threes.
Amdeen. Amdeen. It's a tough last name. Amdeen.
And we hit a 3. We can go home happy now.
Yep. Got one. She heard you. She hated you. She proved you wrong.
Yeah, she did prove me wrong. She hit, 2 of 8 or something. 56-40, 2:44 left on the clock. Do you guys have an audio only for when people are driving, asking for a friend? Not really, unfortunately. We just have.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, we have an entire podcast.
Well, he means of this.
The base of that is basically this.
Yeah, well, I'm sure what you wanted. You're on your drive right now. Why don't you listen to this in 3 days or whatever? Now, I mean, you just got to have it up on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, and have it going on in the background. Unfortunately, we don't have an audio
about football and other things.
Yeah, we do have a podcast. But
hey, if you've got a long drive, I would actually suggest heading over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Quack12 podcast.
There you go.
And listening to our Duck D&D series, which absolutely will help you pass the time on extended drives, and I guarantee you will keep you entertained.
Or our Quack in Time series, in which we go through time and go to every single Oregon Ducks football season.
Those aren't pretty short, great for long drives because they're really short. If you're doing a quick cross-towner, Hit you some quacking times.
That's fair.
Those are for in-town journeys.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that one. 56-40.
No, but we have to see it now. The value of these jokes.
Oh, it was something about the tomato joke.
What?
Christiki, the sloth fan, was effed up that we made a joke about a tomato being
no, that's why I
slaughter.
questioned you, because I was like, that is messed up. It's just like this kid's just trying to get through life, and then the man comes back and just fucking squishes him.
Patriarchy, baby.
Terrible.
It exists in the vegetable kingdom as well.
Mm-hmm. You ever see VeggieTales?
I tried to avoid it at all times.
No,
if I do, in fact, Aaron, I'm sorry, but Oral Roberts, I do believe, I think they're out now. Yeah, I'm sure I watched them lose.
I'm sorry, because you were really into them.
They lost by 2 points to Arkansas. So
to Arkansas.
Yeah. But Baylor is still in it, and I do believe they are a religious school. I don't know. They're in
Baylor?
Texas, apparently. Aren't they? Am I crazy?
It might have connections to Methodist, but don't quote me because I don't know that side of it. It's never brought up to me.
56-40. God damn. We scored 19 points in the third quarter and 20 points for the rest of the game.
Hey, there's still 2 minutes. We could get another 16 points.
Yeah. Oh, Aaron, this was just a merciless beatdown, especially considering what happened to Sabali, which is a tragedy.
Deep three off the back.
Still missing threes, still committing turnovers, still getting our butts kicked.
Ooh, look
Sabali
at her. She's
looks
beat
to be
up.
in pain, yeah.
Okay, I thought that was a camera person, and I was about to be like, get out of her. Oh, she looked right to the camera. Don't do that. You pierced my heart, and it broke.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Jesus.
It's terrible.
Poor kid.
Yeah. At least the season's about to be over. This godforsaken season. 56 to
another
40.
One, again, this is the part
she has plenty in her. She can keep playing for, I think, 2 or 3 seasons if she wanted, because she's a redshirt sophomore. So and this season doesn't count. So she could have 3 more seasons if she wanted. I think. We'll see what happens. 56-40. We're wrapping it all up here.
Woo,
Minute 17 left. 58-40. Good job, Cardinals.
Look at this fucking guy. Who's that joker screaming in the stands like an asshole?
He's happy. I think he's a Cardinals fan.
They need to cut back to him. I want to see this anger management motherfucker.
Oh, behind the back pass to Dana Evans for the easy fast break point.
That was dirty. That was dirty and mean, and a total shutdown on the game. And I think traveling.
Now, 60-40.
Boom! A perfect.
Honestly, when you've been this dominant, you deserve to just do that. 29 points, tied for a career high for Dana Evans. They absolutely destroyed us.
Good for her. That was epic play.
That behind the back pass was great.
Epic. Better than the points.
Better than the game.
Best part of the game.
Probably. It's like that's what you show in the highlight reel to really get the point through. Ooh, Lydia Jomey, though. I love that.
Hey, we can still make points. That's what we said. Cool pass. Here's points. These count.
60-42.
36 seconds to go. Adam, do you think we can get those back?
I think we can win.
I still think we can win this.
I think we can pull this off.
Yeah. Yo. I want to say good game because it's the last game, but it wasn't a great game.
John Lawson is asking us about the viewer count. See if something's up. Who knows, man? Probably the government. I'm just saying, more than 2 people are watching, guys. Hundreds of us are watching. Thousands of people are watching this right now.
Yeah.
You kidding me? 60-42. 22 seconds left. We're trying to just kill this game. No Duck fan is happy about this. I would not blame any Duck fan for having changed the channel at this point, because it's been a bummer. UCLA up by only 4 points against Alabama Crimson Tide. They are dribbling it, putting it out of its misery.
Shoot it in the face and throw it in the beach.
Yep. And the final second has hit, which means the final score of this game is 60-42. Ducks bow out in the Sweet 16. Respectable. Niara Sabali, devastating injury. We'll look into that more. Check the Quack 12 podcast main feed podcast, which is audio only, obviously. Unless you're a Patreon subscriber. We'll get into that in a second. Just a devastating loss. I would say Sabali's injury more so than the loss itself. Lawville will take on number 1 seed Stanford. We're going to get into some of these stats just to put a little bow on it. But yeah, definitely don't want to remember this game or think about it ever again. So the leaders, no surprise for the Ducks, were, of course, Niara Sabali and actually Aaron Boley. Sabali got 14 points, 6 of 8 from the floor. That ain't bad. 7 rebounds. Aaron Boley got 14 points, 6 of 17 from the floor. That ain't good. But she got 11 rebounds. That's awesome. That came in huge. 10 points for Sedona Prince, 4 to 10 from the floor. She, of course, picked up 2 penalties early on, but then she stayed clean for the rest of the game. Thank goodness. Taylor Mikesell scored 2 points. Sydney Parrish scored 2 points from the bench. Maddie Shear was out after the first quarter due to an injury. Niara Sabali out in the third quarter due to injury, maybe the fourth, I kind of forget. But again, outside of Sabali, outside of Boley, outside of Prince, and then 2 players that scored 2 points each, no Ducks scored anything after that. 40 rebounds for the Ducks compared to 37 for the Cardinal. The Ducks scored 32.1% from the floor, 11.1% from three-point range because they went 2 of 18. Louisville didn't actually do very well from three-point range either, 4-14, but they finished on the floor 41.3%, and that's what won them the game. Aaron, you mind giving me some thoughts on this one because this is a tough one?
No. I mean, well, what do you say? We fought hard. Our best players got injured. We inevitably lost the game. I don't have any thoughts because I don't know enough about the sport to be intelligent about speaking on it. But I will say I came in not thinking we were going to go forward. I'm leaving with that being a reality. AKA go Blazers.
Yeah, Adam Dean says go Blazers. Really rough loss, 60-42. Thanks for everyone who watched this stream. We will be back. I'm seeing the guy who was dancing and freaking out on the Louisville side.
Well, here's the thing. He was actually being aggressive earlier, and then he decided to celebrate because he won.
No, he's having fun.
He's that kind of a white guy.
60-42. The Ducks definitely lose this one in tire fire fashion. Hopefully that won't be what happens when the 7 seed Oregon Ducks take on the 6 seed USC Trojans. Hey, go Ducks. I love this team. Our hearts go out to Niara Sabali because that is truly a bummer. Hopefully she's all right and takes the whole off season to heal, and we'll see her next season, hopefully. Aaron, I'm Adam Tramiel.
And I'm Aaron
Schroeder.
Oh, Schroeder.
We just can't do it anymore. We're as discombobulated as the Ducks.
I tried to do it. I was ready to go for it.
Well, we're off just like Oregon's 3-point shooting was. Listeners, viewers, will be back soon enough for the Oregon game on TBS. Go Ducks. We love ya.
Go Ducks.
What can I say?